Hello there. Let's take a quiet moment together and talk about something important, something that touches all of us. I want to talk about our feelings. We all have days when we feel down, when a wave of sadness washes over us. It's part of the human experience. Sadness is a normal, natural feeling, like a rain cloud passing through the sky of our lives. It happens to every single one of us. But sometimes that cloud does not pass. It settles in, gets dark, and stays for a long, long time. That is something different. That can be depression, which is not the same thing as sadness at all. Knowing what you are feeling is the very first step toward knowing what you need. Let's talk a little more about sadness. It is one of the most basic human emotions we have. It's a signal, a message from our heart telling us that something has hurt us. We have lost something we value. Everyone feels sad at times. It is a healthy and appropriate reaction to the difficult parts of life. When we try to push sadness away or pretend it's not there, we deny a real part of our story. Allowing yourself to feel sad is a form of honesty. Sadness almost always has a clear cause. You can usually point to the reason. A friendship ends, or a hard-earned promotion doesn't come. The disappointment brings a wave of sadness tied to an event. You may cry, want time alone, skip a meal, or curl up with a blanket. These are normal expressions of sadness. Even then, comfort is possible. A warm hug, a funny scene, the taste of your favorite tea can bring a small spark of light. The most important thing, sadness is temporary. It arrives, stays for a while, then fades. Talking, resting, and re-engaging help it ease. Good moments return, and you feel like yourself again. Sadness is a painful chapter, but it is not the whole book of your life. Now, let us turn to depression. Depression is not a weakness or a character flaw. It is a legitimate medical condition, like diabetes or heart disease. It affects your brain, your body, and your spirit. It is persistent and pervasive, coloring life in shades of gray, more than a bad day or week. A key sign is loss of interest or pleasure, anhedonia. What once brought joy now brings exhaustion. Plans are canceled, energy and desire are gone. Sleep can change, too much or too little. Appetite can drop or rise. Concentration suffers. Simple decisions feel hard. Life is like walking through mud. The sadness is deep, empty, and heavy. It lingers. Feelings of worthlessness or excessive guilt may appear, even when surrounded by love. If thoughts of death or suicide arise, this is the most serious sign. Get help immediately. Today we will walk through this together, with kindness and without judgment. We will explore causes, signs, and most importantly, what helps, so knowledge can empower you and those you love. Sadness is usually a clear response to life circumstances, an emotional echo of a difficult experience. Losses create a void. Sadness honors what mattered and helps healing. Stress and disappointment can leave you drained, overwhelmed, and sad. Setbacks shake our footing. Sadness signals the need to rest, regroup, and rebalance. Exhaustion, poor nutrition, and inactivity can amplify sadness, but it often lifts as these improve. Small care steps, sleep, nourishment, and a walk can let sunshine back in. Depression's roots are multifaceted, often no single event. Genetics, brain chemistry, serotonin, and dopamine imbalances can play a role. Treatment, including medication, can help restore balance. Trauma and chronic stress increase vulnerability by changing stress responses. Sometimes depression appears with no clear reason. Remember, depression is an illness. It can happen to anyone at any time. Sometimes it's just that simple. How can you tell the difference? The two most important clues are time and impact. Time. Impact. How long have you felt this way? How much is it affecting daily life? Sadness is shorter and comes and goes. You can usually function. Depression is persistent for weeks or months and interferes with much of life. Low mood or loss of interest most of the day, nearly every day, for at least 2 weeks may signal major depression. With sadness, you may skip social plans, but you still shower, eat, and handle basics. Depression can make even basic tasks feel impossible. Sadness is about a situation. Depression distorts self-talk. Worthlessness, hopelessness, guilt. This cognitive distortion is a hallmark of depression, not ordinary sadness. Time and impact bring clarity so you can choose the right kind of help. Knowing what helps is the most powerful knowledge of all. When you are feeling sad, gentle self-care and connection are the best medicine. Give yourself time, space, and comfort. Be kind while the storm passes. Talk to someone you trust, a friend, a partner, a family member. Take care of your body. Rest, regular meals, gentle movement, comforting rituals. For depression, self-care helps, but often isn't enough. Seek professional help. This is strength. Start with your family doctor. They can rule out other issues and discuss options. You may see a therapist, psychologist, or psychiatrist. Therapy, medication, or both can help. Cognitive behavioral therapy and antidepressants can address thoughts and brain chemistry. Maintain a routine, move your body, and stay connected to supportive people. To help someone you love, listen without judgment. Validate, not fix. Say, "I've noticed you seem down. How are you really? That sounds really hard. I'm here for you." Offer concrete help. Find a therapist. Sit with them while calling. Drive them to the first visit. If there's risk of self-harm, take it seriously. Stay with them. Call a suicide prevention hotline or emergency services. There is hope and help. Tell someone. Make one call. Schedule one appointment. Let a new chapter begin. We've looked at the gentle rain of sadness and the heavy storm of depression. What they are, where they come from, and how to tell them apart. If any of this resonates, you are not alone, and there is hope for healing. If it's sadness, be gentle. Feel your feelings without judgment, rest, and reach out to a friend. If it's intense, lasts more than 2 weeks, and impacts daily life, seek professional help. Making that call is a brave, loving act for yourself. Start with your doctor, find a therapist, use community and online resources, or call a mental health hotline. Through therapy, medication, support, and self-compassion, life can and does get better. It's a journey with good days and hard days. Taking the first step is everything. Tell someone you trust. Make one phone call. Schedule one appointment. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of peace. Help is out there, waiting for you.